really him, hold up. Look, walking this bitch like, hey. Yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like, hey. I'm really him. Don't believe me, come and see me. Got 3 wishes from my genie. Now I'm on your local TV. Y'all on tour, got demons. Say she wanna come and see me when I'm in a local city. I'm like, pause though. Please step aside so they can see me. And I walk up in this like, yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like, I'm really him, on God. Walk up in this like, yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like, I'm really him. I'm the realest from my city, that's on money, that's on TV, that's on mamas. Niggas don't believe me, come and see me. I been dodging all that face. All these niggas working broke, but I been getting paid. All that know me from the street. Flexing for what feature, that's like every other week. Talk behind my back, I kick my feet up, have a seat. Cause at the end of the day, all these watching me as I walk up in this like, yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like, I'm really him, on God. Walk up in this like, yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like, I'm really him, on God. Walk up in this like, yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like, I'm really him, hold up. Look, walking this bitch like, hey. Yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like, hey. I'm really him, hold up.
I spend my Mondays like Fridays. I spend my Fridays in a box with my heart and my whining. I put my pinings on pedestals to the keeping them grounded. What's that mountain to nothing? Let's make something from nada. Let's go to Gucci and Prada. Set the buildings on fire. Screaming death to designer while we listen to ponder. I'm on a grown man, baby face, kind of a tantrum. Spreading like cancer did. And my father's skeleton. Damn, front ain't sad that he come while I'm crying to help with him. I ain't good at embellishing, I'm more better with medicine than a spoonful of sugar. Watching everything go down, that's a long way. Pray that I never see the ground. A long day, I swear there's a better me around. Just gotta grab it, this is magic. This is switch from lost and found. Make my baggage do a backflip, stick the land and hit the town. With my homie smoking spliffs until our lungs burst. We some songbirds who made our way out of the cage. We all some dumb nerds, probably should get to acting our age. But where's the fun in that? We going fishing for dreams we kept intact. Skipping plans, playing hooky on school days. You make your place in the world, don't let them try to tell you otherwise. This is it. Life's like a party out with Pennywise. That's a stroke of my ego out the tip of a fountain. Pen me in, swear to God I love a box break out of. Come around the mountain, I'ma run straight through it. This be some grave Buick music, like a budget be cooler than ballin' out when the economy fruitless and the ecosystem nervous, like a school full of shooters. Keep it all on the loop, like a rapper producer. God watch it and he laughing like it's all a big joke. Maybe that's the way to tackle all this hardship on the road of life. Like if something isn't going right, well then that's the way it goes. Don't need a hook for this sermon. I think these words are too perfect. If you see trauma and heartbreak, best you give it a purpose. If you try, then it's worth it. Truth is, life is uncertain. Looking through all of the curtains, I see the all of a person. Happy days, we deserve them. Just know that karma is certain. This one's for Soda and Loma. Hope you know both of you perfect. Look past the moment on surface and see the beauty behind. There's always something new to offer, but usually blinded. So put your blinders to the BS. Get to running your hardest. Get your excuses in target. Pull the trigger, they dead. Listen to the voice that tell you no in your head. This is sprint through the rat race. A little bit of past days, self-worth inside a passage while we hanging with Greg. Hope you take this call for action in this EP about relax. You know the truth is for everybody, somebody there. And that love that exists everywhere. All you need to do, grab it. With every part of your tragic comes a lining of platinum. If your passion is there, so get your pain, yeah. Throw it all in the air and let it hang.
Hey, look. Labels blowing up my line and got me missing calls. Told her you ain't gotta hit me till you licking. Feel like ZVF, baby, I be cooler than the mink weather. Make a Coke bottle, give me brains till I think better. Back up on my again, hanging out with Benjamin. Franklin got me stanking in the Lincoln, talking dividends. Look at what we did again. Brought the water dipping in. Down in Texas on them elbows, where your digits been. All these I can smell it through the audio. Lapping everybody got me working on my cardio. Party over daddy home, creeping out the caddy comb. Straight from underground, I got these Maddie on. I've been kick pushing on my grind since the pro skate. I don't do a figure that I'm pro hate. Chilling in the cut like a scab ready to peel. You ain't gotta like it, I promise you gotta deal with us. Used to be friendly, I'm off that and I'm on business. All I've been seeing is flawed jewelry and fake digits. So when I tell them I'm the coldest, it ain't superstition. Every time you see me, you gon' find me in a new position. You mean? Look, ain't had to tell them I'm the truth, I think they knew it. Don't like to talk about the shit, I like to do it. So while these other hungry going through it, you see me thumbing. Yeah.
Yo, what's happening, everybody? It's your boy, Earth Mac, the mad scientist.
And it's your boy, Boogie Blendz. As you can see, the visionary. I always have problems with this right here. I think it's mirrored. But welcome to another freaking week of Nerd Talk Live.
That's right. And actually, you pointed at the right marquee, though. You was there, though.
I was there. Eventually, I made it there. I navigated. I faked it till I maked it.
True.
Yeah.
Man, listen, we had a jam-packed show for you guys. Today, man, we're going to be talking about The Boys, episode 1 through 3. I know episode 4 aired today. We didn't catch that, but we definitely going to be talking about episode 1 through 3.
Oh, my
talking about
God.
House of the Dragon, bro.
Oh, my God.
Yo, talking about Nintendo Direct Showcase. And then we got another list, our top 10 underrated Sega Genesis games, which is some of our viewers and listeners favorite section, you know what I'm saying? But I had 22 games on the list and I had to choose 10 out of those 22.
The OG list was 22 fucking games, bro. That's crazy. Mine, I think my OG list was probably maybe like 17.
Yeah.
And we ended up making it down. Oh, real quick, this is really off topic, but I wanted to share this with you guys.
Yeah, go ahead. What you got?
I went down a rabbit hole on YouTube the other day, right?
Uh-huh.
And I subscribed to Neil deGrasse Tyson, right? And I love Star Talk. He has a show on there called Star Talk, right?
Bro, listen, dog. How about I learned the rocket equation today?
Oh, did you? Yo, isn't that crazy? Yo, it's something about Neil deGrasse Tyson, bro, that is just like, you just love to hear him talk, bro. And it's something about the cosmos anyway that's just really, really interesting, bro. It's just really interesting. And the theory and everything, and like hearing him put science into a way that most people can understand is like really, really dope. Now you've seen like these videos going around of Terrence Howard trying to
Hey, listen.
Trying
you
to
said 1 × 1
shit,
=
right?
2. You heard me?
yeah, bro. Trying to reinvent math and shit, right? And so like, so Neil deGrasse Tyson a few days ago, I guess, less than a week ago, I think, put out this video. He was like a response to Terrence Howard, because Terrence Howard went on Joe Rogan and was like, I wrote this whole paper to be peer reviewed by Neil deGrasse Tyson, and he shat all over it, bro. He completely disrespected me. Woo, right? So Neil deGrasse Tyson got on his YouTube channel. He was like, hey, listen, no shade, bro. I just want to share exactly what happened, objectively speaking, right?
Yeah.
And there was you could tell there was no malice in his heart. And he had the whole thing that he printed out the whole thesis that Terrence Howard sent to him. And that shit was bleeding in red shit, right? And he was explaining that, like, for respect of all the time and effort that he put into this, and out of respect for his intellect,
Yeah.
I gave him dead honest feedback on all of this. And if he took it like it was harsh, I didn't mean it to come off that way. It's just that in my field, that's what we do. It's called a peer review, and you want that shit to be as honest and as blunt as possible. There's no negative feelings here or whatever.
Yeah.
But like some of the shit that that was in Terrence Howard, like, dude, bro, was off the hook, bro.
This man was hurt.
And then Neil deGrasse Tyson was like, listen, for you to open this up and then know that the next 38 pages of this is contingent upon this opening statement that you made, then this is not gonna fucking go well whatsoever. Bro, like,
listen, you got to give Terrence Howard credit. It's not like he just walk up to the man and say, "Yo, 1 × 1 = 2," and then nothing you can do to tell me otherwise. He came with like treaties and said, "Here's what I got. Can you look at these?" That kind of thing. So it's like it wasn't like he was like any Joe Schmo on the street. Like he actually went through research and think he has something. But you know,
sure. And that's what he said, right? He said, out of respect for the time and effort he put into this, like this is no Joe Schmo shit. Yeah. Like I gave him my dead honest like feedback. You know what I'm saying? And then Terrence Howard was like, nah, he's wrong still.
No, bro, listen, you are you arguing with a astrophysicist. This man was school for this shit. You understand? Like years of study of physics.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Physics,
math,
space, engineer. Yes.
All that
the United States of space.
Space. Red rocks.
Yay.
Like, bro, don't he have like what 4 million subscribers or something like that on Starlink, like on Star Talk or something like that?
Oh,
or 3 million, 3 or 4 million.
Yeah, crazy.
So it's like if you come into him, of course, he has an ego because he earned the right to have that wide ego because you know what I'm saying? So
how many people can say that they were peer reviewed by Neil deGrasse Tyson? Like how many people can say that they were honestly and truly, with his full attention, peer reviewed by Neil deGrasse Tyson, bro?
Yeah.
You gotta take that shit with a grain of salt. Hey, bro, you foul for that, bro. Come on now.
Hey, he said, I'm gonna ride the Terrence, dog.
Bro, man, my man is on some other type of fentanyl times 1.6.
Shout out to Deuce, man. Shout out to Deuce. Hey, so it's funny though. It's like we're like psychically linked or whatever, because I was going to come on the show and tell you the exact same thing. I went down the rabbit hole for Neil deGrasse Tyson today.
That's crazy.
So
bro.
I was looking at quantum mechanics, right?
That's crazy, bro.
That's what started. Now I look at quantum mechanics, and Tiffany Haddish was on stage, and Jordan Kepler, and then I think his name Machiro. He's like the guy that has quantum supremacy. That's the name of his book, right? So I'm like, you know what? And it's something my little cousin posted on Facebook. He said, be better than you were yesterday. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, I'm going to try to learn something new because I didn't know this stuff yesterday. So I went from quantum mechanics. I'm like, I'm going to put that on the back burner. I'm going to learn rocket science because I really was interested in rocket science at one point.
Yeah.
It started with Neil Tyson and Bill Nye talking about rocket science. And then I went down the rabbit hole and saw the equation for rocket science. So I haven't like fully grasped the concept, but if I solve like the numbers and get a number, like, and if it's right, then I feel accomplished. You know what I'm saying? I want to accomplish it today, just being real. But
right.
You know what I'm saying?
We're on the same wavelength.
We're on the same wavelength.
I haven't seen that one though. I gotta watch it.
Yeah, just look up
quantum mechanics.
Well, quantum mechanics is like one of the first videos you will see, because that's the more recent one. That makes sense.
Okay.
And then rocket science, I just went all the way down. I say end up subscribing, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna learn some new stuff, man.
Right.
But so you can't get mad at an astrophysicist. He like,
you can't, bro, and you can't not be interested in what they talking about, bro.
Right.
Like there's no way, especially if you're a nerd, and if you're listening to this, chances are you probably are, bro.
Yeah.
And listening to Neil deGrasse Tyson, talk to anybody, whether they agree or they don't agree, provides awesome perspective on all of that shit.
Indeed.
I even saw one where him and I think it was somebody else got into a debate. It was like, the whole religion over science debate. And I think that was like the hardest debate that they had ever been in, because like, listen, I'm not a super religious dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But bro made some fire points, bro, that I was just like, bro, Neil, you got to explain that, bro. Yeah. You got to come back with something, bro. And it was just really cool to see both perspectives and them talk in a way that was like not open, standoffish, and it was open, and they had like a good conversation, bro. It was great, bro. I love watching shit like that.
So check it. The ones I got in my watch later is Humans in Space, Interplanetary Fueling Stations. That's what. So that Infinite Energy Paradox with Black Holes. That's is on my playlist. The Future of Quantum Computing with Michio. I got that on my playlist too. That's the first one. And then the other one is Designed to Get High, Cosmic Queries Potluck with Neil deGrasse Tyson. I'm like, I'm gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? But
he a Puerto Rock?
Say it again.
He a Puerto Rock too?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, bro, he Puerto Rican.
Man, get the heck out of town, man. All right, so you had to own that.
Yeah, I had to own that to the end, man. We claiming him, bro. He's in the draft, you heard?
He's in the racial draft. He was like,
yeah, the racial draft. Yes, got him.
So you cut the malarkey. You have to win.
I've always wanted to say this. For shizzle.
Yo, man.
Goodbye, fried rice. Hello, fried chicken. All right. Hello.
All right. Change his name from Dirt McGirt, the old dirty Chinese restaurant. Konnichiwa, bitches.
Konnichiwa, bitches. Classic, dog.
Classic, man. Y'all got to watch the Chappelle Show if you have it. But check it. We got a jam-packed show for you guys today, talking The Boys, House of the Dragon, Nintendo Direct Showcase, and of course, one of our viewers' favorite segments is the list. Top 10 underrated Sega Genesis list, man. Top 10s, man. But let's get into some The Boys, bro. Like, how did you feel about The Boys, man?
Bro, I look, I haven't watched the new episode yet.
Me neither.
But I'm gonna watch it right after this, though. Believe you me, right after this. So like, I really think that it's interesting, right? The way that they are writing the rest of this story, right? Because like in some ways you can see how it's like culturally relevant, right?
Yes.
And so like and seeing how that would play out if superheroes were real in like a corrupt system, like what would that look like, right?
Yeah.
And it looks crazy because like Homelander clearly is having issues with letting go. Yeah. And letting Ryan take over. Ryan, and he's blind to see that Ryan doesn't even want to fucking do it.
Yeah.
He killed old boy and he's fucked up, which I would be fucked up from that too, bro. What you mean? Suck it up. He had a family, bro. What you mean?
Yeah.
And Homelander's trying to explain to him, like, bro, they're just play toys. Like humans are toys. Like they're things. They're not. You don't have to respect their lives.
Yeah, they're below us.
And he doesn't feel that way because until recently he was, in his mind, a human just like everybody else, and just like his mother, a human just like everybody else. So I feel like that's a weird dynamic. But what you think about A-Train, bro?
So, okay, let's dig a little deeper here. You know what I'm saying? So, some people were just upset about this new season, right?
Of course.
So there was a.
I bet.
You know what I'm saying? But some people were. But there is a meme floating around, and I swear I copied and pasted. And it was Captain America. He did that commercial. It was like, so you just recently realized that the boys is making fun of you, huh?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you know what's funny? My wife said that we were in the car coming back from Georgia, and she was like, do you think they know that they're being made fun of? And I was like, I don't think they do yet. But I guess
bro, like, because somebody was like, they was review bombing this, right? And it was like, yo, you know, it's too woke or whatever the case may be. So first of all, I hate that term because it's used in the wrong context. That is not the proper meaning for that word. You know what I'm saying? Like that is something, a phrase that us as African Americans like use, but it means something totally different. Like the proper meaning is to be.
They're trying to change that narrative around to be something that is not.
Exactly. Like the proper meaning for it is to be self-aware. Like, you know, if there are, you know, discriminatory undertones, you are aware that these are undertones. But if you're not aware of this, you sleep. But if you are aware of this, you woke. That is the proper term. You know what I'm saying?
That's fact.
That's fact. So I'm like, y'all clearly weren't paying attention to this whole show. Like this entire series was about that. It just like, you know, where they could have stayed close to the comics. I mean, okay, Homelander was a narcissist in the comics. He is a super narcissist in this
big time, bro.
So A-Train, like you asked me, A-Train is gonna flip. He already flipped.
He flipped.
So I mean, when you met him in the beginning, you're not supposed to like him, right? So that, you know, you saw
he set off the whole thing. He set off the whole thing with Huey by killing his girlfriend and not giving a fuck about it. So this
like
all started with him, bro. Huey hooked up with the butcher and all of that because of him.
Yeah. What's so funny about it is that A-Train, you saw A-Train went through all these changes, and you saw what Vought was doing. Like they was basically exploiting him, and not in, hey, you wear this new suit and you do this new movie. You know, you from Africa and all this other jazz. I was like, you know what I'm saying? And you ate that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then your older brother looking at you like, you're dumb.
You sold out, bro.
Like you sold out.
You sold out for what? Yeah,
right.
You sold out for what? And it is crazy. That movie scene that you're talking about specifically, like when that movie scene came up, I was like, because right at the beginning you didn't know it was a movie, right? And I was like, what the fuck is this, bro? I was me and my wife were both like, bro, what the fuck? Like, of course they're gonna do some dumb shit like this, like, and then Will Ferrell came out. We're like, okay. Like, this. And then they mentioned it, you know what I mean? They acknowledged it, and they were just like, bro, they got you doing this stupid ass movie, like how you're from the inner city and some suburban coach, like some savior came out and got you and brought you up out, and it was just, I was like, what the fuck? But to see it was a movie and see them acknowledge that, I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, he started to think about it. It's
good to see him flip, though. It's good to see him flip.
Yeah, he definitely flipped for sure. Like he gave that information to Starlight. He talked to MM. MM was like, he told MM, he's like, you know, I could smear you across this road. He was like, oh yeah, kind of like how you did, old boy. He said, yeah, I got footage of that. And you giving the information over to Starlight. I got you on that too.
I got you doing that too. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
So what you want to do?
To me?
Yeah,
we can help each other out. That kind of thing. And he's a hero to his nephews, and I see he try to keep that image up to his nephews. It's like, yeah, we used to do this and that and the third, and his brother was like, nah, tell him the truth.
Nah, tell him what it really is. That was tough, bro. That was tough. and you know, it was Starlight and Frenchie, right? That was out there watching A-Train.
No, Huey. It was Huey and Starlight.
Was it Huey?
It was Huey. Yeah, because Huey stopped her from going out.
Stopped her. I thought that was Frenchie who stopped her. No, but Frenchie was with Miko the whole time.
Yo, Frenchie was zooted. Like, dude.
Frenchie is yo, bro. That story is wild, bro.
Yes. Yeah. Like this man is zooted because this man is on a whole nother level of high.
He smacks silly on top of the fact that he's got to deal with the dude that he's his love interest, right?
Yeah.
He's struggling with the fact that he's murdered this man's family and he is not at all aware of it.
And bro, where did that come from? Like, I'm thinking back on like the past seasons. I was like, I don't remember none of this. So like,
well, you do know that Frenchie's about that action, right?
Of course, yeah. He killed. He definitely dropped.
He's about that action, and then so from that, you know, and then him having that relationship with that woman, maybe it was just something that he thought was going to be a one and done, and then it ended up not. Obviously, I mean that is exactly what happened. Yeah. And they ended up rekindling, but I mean, within the bunch of people that Frenchie is murked over the time, it wouldn't surprise me that his family would be one of them.
Yeah. I think with Frenchie's story, like I think one thing is consistent in this new season is that everybody got their own shit they're dealing with. Like MM is now the leader of the boys. Butcher is dealing with his mortality. Like he got like X amount of months to live based off of what he did with the
Compound V.
Yeah, Compound V from last season. And which honestly it didn't affect Yui though. Like Yui don't have that, which is odd. You know what I'm saying? So I just thought about that. You know, Starlight.
Does he though? Like maybe he just doesn't know to any extent yet. Number one, or
true.
And then two, like how much longer were they? Butcher had used it like a significant amount of times prior to Yui getting on it too, right?
Yeah. He has. He had it before Yui did. Definitely. Yeah, he found that joint, and then Yui found it, and he was like, "You can't stop me. I'm gonna take this."
Yeah. Yui was like, a gangster with that shit, though.
I was like, "Yo, what is
that shit happening? Was cool."
Yeah. So Frenchie got his own shit to deal with because his past is haunting him. Kimiko is meet someone she know, and she's trying to go back in her past and handle certain situations.
Yes.
Yui's mom shows up that abandoned him when he was a kid, and he later finds out his mom had, postpartum like terribly, and he got to deal with that. Starlight ain't squeaky clean.
She's dealing with that redheaded woman's firecracker.
Bootleg Jubilee.
And bootleg Jubilee, exactly.
Yeah.
And apparently is like upset at Starlight because of some shit that she said to her back in the pageant days. Which I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
That's a little.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
That's a little extreme, but hey, man, child traumas.
Yeah, no doubt, but fuck, bro.
Child traumas.
Damn, you gonna hold that for your whole life?
Yes, she held on to that. Like it was, because those pageants matter. Because if you winning those pageants or whatever the case may be, you escalate to I forgot the name of the team or whatever, and then you eventually end up in the 7. Try to end up in the 7, honestly. So in essence, Starlight ruined that for her. And Starlight is the pretty girl. You know what I'm saying?
What did Starlight say?
At the time, she was living in a trailer park. Like she was poor. You know what I'm saying? And that's how she saw it. She's like, you ruined my life, so I'm gonna ruin yours. I'm gonna trash your name and drag it up and down the street. Low key, I think she likes Starlight too.
You think so? You think so?
I low key, I think it's kind of like a love-hate thing. But so that let us know though that no soup is squeaky clean, because for a long time we thought Starlight was, until these 3 episodes, right? Okay, so even with Homelander is dealing with age. Like This man is collecting pube hair.
Pube hair, white pube hair at that, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you got Ryan. Ryan is wrestling whether he want to deal with Butcher or deal with his dad, and he know his dad is a little off, a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Which I low key, like, you know how Homelander is with breast milk. You know what I'm saying? You think breast milk was in those milkshakes when he brought them milkshakes to Ryan?
I never even thought about it, bro. But but
you know how you get down. You know how you get down.
Whose breast milk would it be?
That's a good question though, because his primary source, he killed it. So he killed it. So
it's 2 seasons ago, bro. That shit is crazy.
This man been off his rocker since, and he hurting too. And on top of that, you see he's in his own thoughts. Like he's really wrestling with cutting loose. And you see him like talking in the mirror, but the person I really want to talk about is this young lady right here.
Man, look, I wanted to talk about her, and there's somebody else I wanted to talk about after her also.
Okay.
Super important. But like, so like that is really, really interesting. What you think is going to end up happening? Because listen, when Frenchie and Kimiko were following her around at that conspiracy theorist convention, I was sitting there and I was telling my wife, I was like, bro, she's the smartest person in the world. She knows that she's being followed. Like she's a soup. Like she's a fucking soup, bro. It's not like she's not stupid. And then so when everybody got into that room and it was empty, and I was like, bro, she got him, right? Yeah. She got him. Now, here's the thing, bro. Based off of that, Homelander hired her because Homelander says, you're going to tell me the truth. You're the smart one around here. Like, you're going to tell me what's good for me, right?
Yeah.
How do you know that, number one, she doesn't have her own best interest in mind? Because, like, she is the smartest person. And if she wants to have any kind of, like, specific title or any kind of specific significance within the Seven at all, she'll know how to get there, number one.
Yeah.
She's already putting bugs in the ear of the other person I wanted to talk about, who is that redhead woman that is like, that was losing her hair. I forget her name.
Oh, Ashley? I think it was Ashley.
Ashley. I feel like she's going to play a big time significant role really, really, really soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna Google that right quick. Yeah, go ahead.
She put the bug in her ear. She put a bug in the deep. Put some shit in his ear, and is like, and she's not stupid. Like, I feel she's playing the game and she's letting Homelander know, but she's making sure that she knows how to keep Homelander in her pocket at the same time. So
yeah.
The crazy thing is like at any time Homelander could just put a hole in her brain. So like that's the funny part about it, is how long is that going to last and how long is that going to work for her?
So her being the smartest person in the world. But here's the thing. Here's the noticeable thing about this. Homelander showed up in civilian clothes. I have never, like, correct me if I'm wrong. Has he ever been in civilian clothes? This is the first time, right? Like incognito?
I think so. I want to say maybe there was another time in season 1 where he showed up with what was her name? The one who she died. The one with the cape that used to fly with him all the time.
Stormfront.
Stormfront. Yeah, Stormfront. I feel like there was a time that they were together both in civilian clothes, but maybe I'm tripping.
Yeah, they always showed up in like uniform. But this is very significant though, because he was in his own thoughts, and he was looking at, Ashley was going through the names, and it was like Sister Sage, and she's the smartest person on the planet. And then somebody was this yes man, and he's like, he just got sick and tired of that. This man in civilian clothes, incognito, knocks on her door, and she was like, all right, what's, he's like, so you the smartest, you surround yourself with books? I'm like, yeah, I learned a bunch of shit, and and she straight out says, like, you're not gonna listen to me. And he was like, Why? He was like, well, first of all, I'm a black woman. You're not gonna listen to me. He was like, yeah, I am. And he was like, well, you know what I can do, because I think his eyes glowed at one point, and she was like, yeah, and she started getting in his head immediately, getting in his head.
Exactly.
And so she was like, so you sister Sage? She's like, nah, just Sage. And you the smartest girl on the planet. He's like, I'm the smartest person on the planet. And you saw her working. The Deep were like literally getting owned by, Ashley, like every step of the way. Ashley was talking trash to the Deep, and then Sage comes up and she's like,
you're better than her, bro. You don't have to take that.
Yeah, you a suit. What are you doing? And so manipulating like puppet strings, and then immediately he turned and scared the piss out of Ashley. So Ashley lost her power right there. And the Deep got his own problems, with the octopus, and
that's wild, bro.
That's wild. But so Sage is manipulating Deep, manipulating Ashley, like move Ashley out of the way. Like, and Homeland was like,
I'm sorry, bro. I know you're trying to have this conversation, bro, but that octopus shit is wild to me, bro. Like, this dude. Forgive me for stopping you in your tracks now, but but that shit is bananas, bro, because she is dead ass in a tank, my guy, in the back of a closet.
Yes.
Talk about, don't you want to touch me? Like, what's like, you don't want to hold me? Like, we should make love. And he's like, I want to, babe. I really do. And I'm like, yo, my guy, bro, that's an octopus.
It's an octopus, dog.
You can't do that, bro.
What are you doing?
You can't do that, bro. That's
right.
That's a big time violation, bro.
He said, I'm the king of the 7 seas. I'm like, I never seen you underwater, fam.
Anyways, bro. And it's not like, and she knows that too.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna use that shit to her advantage at some point. Anyways, continue. I'm sorry that I just had to real quick.
That's the thing, though.
Crazy.
Like this picture right here, right? You can see her in the elevator, right? She just sitting there listening, like through this whole dialogue, and she's like, "Boom, got him! I got him right then and there." You know what I'm saying? And then like with Firecracker, you know what I'm saying? Like it feels like if you cross her, if you insult her in any kind of way, you out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like Ashley, she be like, "What are you doing here? Who the hell are you?" Like that kind of situation, right? She's like, "I got you, fam. I got you." Like within seconds, Homeland was like, "You're not needed." It's like, but I always see like, nah, Sage taking your place. And she was like, "You firing me?" And Homeland, he couldn't answer. He looks at Sage. Sage was like, "Oh no, you're not fired. You like Ronald McDonald."
Give me the face.
Yeah, you calling me a mascot? She's like, exactly. Yeah, I'll call you
a mascot. That's exactly it.
That's nasty work. That's nasty work.
That is nasty work. What the fuck? That is nasty work, bro.
Bro, I think her ultimate goal though is to take over Vought, like all together. And what if though? What if now? Okay, Giancarlo Esposito, like his character, he didn't actually die, right? He just was not on the show. I think he got voted out or something like that. There's something. You remember the president of Vought beat the last season. Like he had Homelander in check. Like he was not afraid of Homelander. He kept talking about the ratings, the numbers, how you viewed in popularity.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Theory. What if that's another one of his plans? Like what if she knows him or related to him in some way? I'm just taking stabs in the dark though. I'm just saying that could be Stan Edgar. That's his name, Stan Edgar.
Yeah,
what if they're in relation?
You talk about old boy from Breaking Bad and Far Cry 6 and shit like that. Yeah. Oh, damn. I forgot all School Days. I forgot all about him and the boys, bro. How?
Mm-hmm. But she got an ulterior motive. I don't think she's on the boy. She's not on the boy side. At least that's what we don't. Excuse me. That's what we see right now. Mm-hmm. She's with the 7, And she acknowledging the fact that Homeland is punishing her because she was like, "Why you got me in this outfit? You know, it's riding up my crotch. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That ain't cool. You punishing me for this." He was like, "No, I'm not." He like, "Yes, you are. You punishing me for this." And Homeland was like, "Nah, go hang out with your team and all this other jazz." So for the viewers, right? I'm gonna ask you something. You remember? Okay. Let's back up. When A-Train delivered that information, she already was on that shit. She was like, "Listen, apparently some shit got leaked, and right now we don't know what happened." Everybody looks at the deep. He's like, "Well, why y'all looking at me?" Homeland was like, "Well, you the head of the crime analysis department. What you doing? You fight it.
Mm-hmm.
You handle that." So you remember where Sage was sitting down? What I forgot what she was watching. Jerry Springer, Maury Povich. It was something, and she was eating a blooming onion.
Mm-hmm.
Did you notice a bloody stick? That was in that scene.
Yeah, and I was like, "Yo, what if that's the octopus? What if she fed him the octopus?"
She did this with that bloody stick. She lobotomized herself. Remember now, she's a suit. She's the smartest person in the world. So if you're the smartest person in the world, what on TV is going to interest you? Nothing. You can't get high because your brain power is too massive. You can't get drunk, and it can't alter your thought process. So what way for you to chill and relax? Lobotomize yourself. That's what she did. That's why she was just sitting there chilling, like super relaxed. That's her way to turn her brain off. And that's why she was eating a blooming onion. And that's why she was so chill when Deep was like, "Yo, what you doing? What you doing?" And he was like, "Is that a blooming onion?" She was like, "Yep."
Yeah.
He like, "Can I get some
of that? Yeah.
Yep. And then, Deep slide a little something, slide a little salmon. You know what I mean? But
that's crazy.
So I think that's what's going on. Because remember, every soup have their own vices. Like they got something that they're obsessed with. Like, Homelander, Pew Pear, he's dealing with his old age and crap. Like Black Noir, which that's another one. That mofo right there.
Yeah, that has its own story too. And like I don't know what's gonna happen there, bro. Like I feel like that's significant because like they're always trying to put that man in check, and he's getting really, really frustrated.
No, he's dead. The original Black Noir dead. You remember?
No, I know. I'm talking about the actor that's playing Black Noir right now.
Yeah. So this one's talking. He don't know the original script. He was like, A-Train was like, yo, stop talking, bro. What you doing? He fall asleep. This man fall asleep at the table. He's like, my bad. I'm not gonna let it.
Yeah, and he was like, bro, is he talking now on top of that? Like, bro, shut the fuck up. Bro, this Black Noir won't shut the fuck up, bro.
So now maybe that's a play off of Deadpool because Deadpool don't stop talking. And I feel like that, like you said, I feel like there's something significant with Black Noir. He has his own vices. The old Black Noir has his vices. He was seeing cartoons and shit. Like he was talking. Well, he wasn't talking to him, but he's talking to him. Queen Maeve had her own vices because we don't see it, but she was abused in some way. That's why in the beginning she was so numb to everything else around her. It took Starlight to get her humanity back, or whatever the case may be.
Yep.
So, I mean, if you sit there and look at it, man, and then also he got two vices. This scene right here, that scene right there, bro. Especially that top one. Especially that top one. He was like, "Hey, man, they all toys, bro. You can wipe this slate clean, dog. Who's gonna stop you? Nobody.
Not a damn person.
Not nobody. And his only thing is his image. That's his only thing. And you see him wrestling with that shit. Like,
yeah, dude.
Crazy. And and Firecracker throwing it at him. Like thirsty, parched, like dry throat.
Anything.
He was like, yeah, all right. whatever. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. And man, you know, Ryan, I don't know like what's up with Ryan. Like, what you think gonna happen with him? You think he's gonna be the one to kill off his dad?
I think he's gonna have to be the one to kill off his dad.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna have to be the one to kill off his dad. I think like there's unsettled business. I mean, like there's obviously a lot of trauma there. Like, and again, there was that scene where Butcher was gonna drug Ryan whenever he showed up, and he was gonna essentially turn him in.
Mm-hmm.
But he just didn't have it in him to do it, right? So there's a different dynamic now between the Butcher and Ryan. And there's also a different dynamic now between Homelander and Ryan.
Yeah.
In that like Homelander and Ryan just aren't understanding each other. They're not on the same page.
Yeah.
But I think Ryan understands that Butcher actually gives a shit about Ryan.
Yeah, it took him a minute though. It's like it was very frustrating to see Butcher and Ryan interact with each other. I'm like, bro, you know what your wife asked you to do, dog. Like, you know, this kid, he's the first who put that out there. Sage, like, this is the first natural born hero. Like Sue. Like, this dude is not in a test tube. He was naturally born this way. And that fucked Homelander up because he was like, this kid is better than me. That's why when Ryan was doing his rehearsal, he pulled up and Ryan confused as all get out. And he was like, wait, Dad, what are you doing? You know, that kind of thing. He's narcissist. He was like, he wanted the spotlight. He wanted to keep that spotlight. But
that wasn't the rehearsal, I don't think, though, huh? Or are you talking about at the rehearsal? Or you're talking about at the staged?
Oh, at the stage. Yeah, the stage hero. But now, not for nothing though, that dude did say, I can take it.
He did.
He did say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you going to do, bro? Like, is Ryan really at fault here? Because your dad, like, go ahead and do it. He can do it. And beforehand, he's like, I can take it, bro. I can take it. Nah, you got splattered across the side of a building.
You can't take it, bro. You really, really can't, bro. That's your ass, bro. You got
tennis ball against the side.
Yeah, he did, bro. Yo, bro, he egged the side of your building with you, bro.
Come on, man.
Bro, that shit's crazy. Cracked like an egg, dude. That's wild.
So, like, Kessler which played by Jeffrey Dean Morgan, which is a phenomenal actor. And there was even talks about a spinoff involving Kessler, involving Jeffrey Dean Morgan, which would be awesome.
That would be cool.
He wants to weaponize Ryan and be that deterrent against Homelander or whatever the case would be. And apparently there is a chemical that actually negates Suit's powers or whatever the case may be. And I guess they're trying to figure that out, you know, and all that stuff. But
what about what he told Butcher about Ryan? He was like, either we need to figure out a plan to contain him, or we got to figure out a plan to kill him.
Yeah, Butcher ain't gonna be down for that. And he showed it. Like
that's a crazy proposition, bro. That's a crazy thing to hear, bro.
It is.
He was pissed when he found out he didn't give him them cookies and that drug and shit.
Yeah, like I mean, Butcher is trying to right wrongs, and you see that. But I also think
he has to. Yeah,
he has to. But I feel like there's gonna be a point in time where old Butcher gonna have to come out, and there's no turning back, and he might end up hurting the people that he loves. So I'm kind of seeing that. Like, I don't see the boys as a whole surviving all at once. Like, I see somebody taking the L. Like, because season 5 is the last season, huh?
Frenchie got to go. You're right.
Yeah.
And a lot of shows, like, people don't want to see people die, but like the story can't progress unless some people just go. Like, there just got to be closure. Somebody got to go.
Yeah.
You know? And like,
I do
feel
think
like
it's Frenchie.
Gonna go.
But I think the most impactful though will be MM. That's the most impactful because MM is the backbone of the boys. He's the technically the father figure. He's doing the voice of reason. Let me hold on. First of all, let's talk about shirts. All right, this man's every
and he always got fire on his feet too, bro. His sneaker game is stupid, bro.
Like shoes, shirt, like every episode, like me and my girl be watching it, and I'll be hype about these shirts, bro. It was an Eric B and Rakim shirt. There was a MF Doom shirt, and a Outcast shirt, and I was like, "Yo, where are these shirts?" So you Google out this feature where you can like zoom in on shit. So I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna find them shirts. It's gonna be Google stacks. Lens. It's gonna be stacks in them shirts in the dresser, bro. Like it's got to go down. It's got to go down. Those some fire shirts." But I feel like MM will meet an unfortunate end by a surprising person. I think so, because that right there, if he's gone, who else is there to be the voice of reason that has sense, even though he don't have all the answers? Because when he was leading the charge at the conspiracy theories convention, he could have died if it weren't for Butcher. Like the whole team would have been gone. You know, Butcher saves the day, and it happened more often than not. So we'll see. And this mofo right here, like,
pick me to the max, bro.
Pick me to the max, dog. Like,
yeah, bro. You know what she is, like, bro?
Says like, "What's your powers?" And she was like, "Click." It says like, "That's it, bro. That's what you got."
Yeah. And so like, I guess.
Yeah, but she got the real out of her though. She was like, purpose. Like, okay, all right, I can use you. Just know you being used. But you know,
but just like it's smart though, because like she has influence.
Yeah.
And like that's what she wants. They want influence because Sage and Homelander then proposition Victoria Newman.
Yeah. The good thing though, I realized though, is they emphasize Homelander's other powers, like smell, sight, hearing. Like the moment Yui sweat hit his shoulder, he did his stomach and smelled it. He was like,
"It's Yui."
Yep.
Yeah.
And he went to town, bro. If it weren't for A-Train, Yui would have been barbecued.
Yeah.
Barbecued. And that ice skating scene, dog.
Bro, people was just getting chopped up, bro. That was crazy to watch, man.
That is why I don't go ice skating, for one. A, I can't skate for shit. They put that out there. Two, I would never go ice skating. The digits, bro. I was like,
these digits.
What if I fall, bro? And then, or like somebody do, I forgot what you call the move, but you know, figure skaters where they spin and that leg is out. I like,
yeah, like that triple axel.
Yeah, I ain't trying to get my throat slashed out here, bro. Like,
nah, that just that too.
Yeah, I ain't want that.
Yo, bro, not only, bro, if I see somebody doing that in a public fucking ice skating rink, bro, I'm like, bro, you an asshole.
Well, hold on. Now we got a staff member that actually do figure skate.
Listen,
shout out
I'm not
saying
Kiwi, like,
you know,
and I think like maybe if you're like really, really good at it and you're doing it and you're like in the center and it's like big enough and it's like reserved for you, like cool, that's one thing. But like if you're in a regular small ass skating rink, you're just out there just kicking your feet out and shit like that, and you're not super experienced or know what you're doing, bro. I'm like, that's super reckless.
True that, man. Now, episode 4 comes out, and I know we talked about Victoria Newman. Like, she's going through some shit. Like, clearly she cares about Yui because she could have head popped his ass in the first episode. She could have
been killed him. Yeah, exactly. And then he even threw acid on her, and she was like, "Damn, why you do that?"
Got shot in the head.
Y'all done playing around, bro. We got shit to do, and just walked off. And I'm like, she likes y'all. Like, she really does. She likes y'all. And I think really she knows like they're just good people. And I think that Victoria, like at the end, she ain't clean either, bro. But I think at the end of the day, bro, like I feel like she's a good person and like she wants good things.
And her daughter,
Oh,
bro.
Her daughter, what kind of soup power is that, bro?
She got octopus mouth. That what you got.
Bro, I was sitting there, I was telling my wife, I was like, what kind of superpower is that, bro? Why does she have fucking big man-eating worms coming out of her mouth? That, like, everybody else's, I feel like, is practical. Like, that is for nothing other than death and carnage, bro.
Yeah, that's all it is. Ripping face off and all that. I'm like, yo, what is happening?
The same thing with Victoria. Like, I feel like hers is like
very practical. Head popper, you know what I'm saying? Like she knows what to do. So it's like, okay. One thing we do know about every one of these soups, they have some sort of regenerative ability. Like for a minute, we thought that she can just get shot and it's done. Already been proven. She got shot point blank right here, popped up, and like, yo, you finished. You know what I'm saying? So clearly you can't kill her by that means. But she's also in a stranglehold with Homelander. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know,
Sage, yep.
And Sage, now Sage, you know what I'm saying? So Homelander has his power piece in Sage. Well, Sage has her power piece in Homelander. Let's switch that. But it is what it is. So, and Firecrackers, you know, she just dumb. You know, she ain't gonna last the whole episode. I mean, the whole season.
She's gonna do whatever they tell her to do, and she's just expendable. She's just somebody. She's like a pawn, if you will.
She's gonna get lasered or killed in the most horrible way in this season. That's my guess.
She's gonna taste bitter betrayal at some point.
Exactly, man. So then we're gonna jump into House of the Dragon, bro. Episode 1. How did you feel, Boogie, about this first episode?
Bro, I know I'm jumping straight to the end, but like, bro, like Elaine. Now, apparently,
yeah.
First of all, let's talk about what happened, right?
Okay.
So why is his name escaping me? It's just what it is that everybody's name sounds exactly the same right now, and all the dragons.
Aegon, Damon,
fucking Damon. Yeah, Damon.
Yeah,
Damon says a son for a son, right? So he gets Cheese and Old Boy to go up there and take out one of the heirs to the throne, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they find Helena with the two sons, well, a son and daughter, and says, which one is the boy? We're gonna kill him, right?
Yeah.
And don't you even think about lying, because we'll know and we'll kill both of them. Helena straight up was like, that's the boy.
Yeah.
They were like, oh damn, like you just gave him up. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Proceeds to kill this boy. You hear the sawing of the skin and the bones and shit like that. It was super brutal. But she just gave up the heir to the throne, right? And your first thought is just like, why, right?
Yeah.
In the books, however, it was explained to me that in the books there were 3 children, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Cheese and what's the other boy's name? Cheese.
His name escapes me.
Yeah, but it's like another weird name, like Cheese. Things like Dog and Cheese or something like that.
Yeah, like one syllable names.
Yeah. But anyways, they go in there. Helena has 3 children, mm-hmm. and there's the 2 boys and the girl, older boy, a younger boy, and the girl. And Helena points out the younger boy.
Yeah.
And says, that's the one. Well, they go and they kill the older boy anyway, and then tell the younger kid that their mom wanted them dead.
Mm-hmm.
In the books, right? Now, that's not the way that this one went, but like at the end of the day, the heir to the throne was still killed, right?
Yeah.
And that shit is crazy. Now, if I'm Helena, the only thing I could really think of is like she probably just didn't want to see him go through the moral corruption of being heir to the throne. It was like, blood. I see what that does to people. I see what it brings, and I just don't want
blood
that.
And cheese. My bad. It's blood and cheese.
Yeah, blood and cheese.
Yeah.
Blood and cheese.
Yeah.
and like she just didn't want that for her son. And like in that, it makes sense. Like, because that's a different type of time they're on over there. Like, this is not what culture is for us today. This is a whole different culture, and it's crazy. So that was wild. That was really, really crazy.
Yeah, like it wasn't okay. So clearly, it wasn't a whole lot that was going on in this episode. They're just preparing. This is the calm before the storm, honestly, because Rhaenyra is in mourning. Like, she lost a kid, so she's been missing it. Damon been handling shit, while Rhaenyra was gone, and then Damon was advised, like, listen, when I lost my kid or whatever, I had, well, she didn't lose her kid, but like, they had the mom had to see the remains, the finalization of it,
right?
Put eyes on it. Once you put eyes on it, then the focus comes back because you got finality. Rhaenyra needs the same thing. She found it on her own, and then that set her on the course because she was like, "I'm back." Damon was like, "Bet." So
yeah.
Let's go do this shit right now.
Damon's been ready, bro. Damon
been ready.
He been a menace since day one, bro.
Yes, sir. Aegon, the king, currently, like he has a punchable face, though. Like if I see him on the street, I just want to punch him in the shit.
He got Joffrey vibes.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Not quite. Not yet. But I can see. Because like he's trying, like when old boy was, or when that farmer was like, "Hey, bro, like I need my sheep."
Yeah.
And he was like, all right. Yeah, you got it. And then the hand had to be like Otto Hightower, right? He had to be like, "Oh, actually, we can't do that. You need to tell him that you can't, because if you do it for one, you got to do it for all of them." And then he was like, "Oh shit, yeah, you're right." Then the next one, kind of same deal, right? He was like, "Okay, yeah, you want him, we'll give him back." And he had to tell him like, "No, you can't." Actually, I think he stopped before he told this. Before he told him he couldn't.
Yeah.
But yeah. So anyway, so you got Otto Hightower. Otto Hightower's in his ear, and he has alternative motives also.
All the time. Like, he got to go, bro. I think he's not going to last that much longer, because this season it was told that Aegon, and like, this is going to be probably one of the bloodiest seasons. Like, this is nothing but war. Like, this is how war starts, because it was a son for a son, and Rhaenyra is trying to get this throne back, and this is really how it goes down. Like, you're going to see a lot of bloodshed. It's not going to be a lot of people to live through this shit. And I think this is called the Dance of Dragons. I think that's what this is. You remember in Game of Thrones, Stannis' daughter, his hand, I forgot his name. His name escapes me right now.
But but he was a G, son. That was my guy. Well, I forget his name too.
He was telling his daughter the stories, and one of the stories was a Dance of Dragons. And I was like, this is the story he was talking about, right? And my favorite part, though, is the beginning, when they went to the wall, and it was like, "Yo, I need some of your soldiers," or whatever. And they was telling the story how the wall was built. And it was like, "Well, you just gonna keep the wall away from bandits and wildlings and whatever?" And he was like, "That's not the only thing that's out here, fam."
Right. He was like, "What is it?" He was like, "Death, bro.
Death."
I don't know how else you want me to put it, but it is death.
Yes, it's the real.
My man, it was like, okay, let's go up the elevator and not
and
this shit is crazy. Davos.
Yes, Davos. Yeah, the thief. Well, he was a smuggler. He was a smuggler,
and he got caught.
That's so crazy, man. But yeah, the war is starting, and this was just a build up on what we're going to see in the oncoming episodes this season, man. And like this dude right here, like,
look at his fuck boy,
look at his
bro.
face, dog.
Look at his fucking face, bro.
Like, you want to punch him in the shit? Like, real talk.
Ooh, bro, I want to backhand the dog shit out that young man, bro.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. But check it though. That's gonna be it for House of the Dragon.
Metroid Prime.
Yo, let's talk about some Nintendo Direct. Let's talk about it, man. So, how did you feel about Nintendo Direct?
Bro, this Metroid. First of all, let me be 100% transparent here, right?
Okay.
I like Nintendo.
Okay.
And I like Nintendo games.
Mm-hmm.
Not something in this particular moment I'm like super heavy into, except for that Metroid.
Don't say it yet. Don't say it yet.
Okay.
We're gonna get it. I think I know where you're getting at. Though. But
is that what is that? And there's two other ones that I'm like really looking forward to.
Yeah.
And I guess we'll get there when we get there.
So I think the primary reason initially,
it was a good showcase. I'm sorry to answer your question at the beginning. It was a really good showcase. I think they brought like a lot of really, really good games out there. And I think games that are going to receive a lot of acclaim moving forward. Like these are big titles for Nintendo.
Man, they had a lot of good titles, and there was a pleasant surprise where it took everybody by shock and awe, because this was tight-lipped until the very end. And I say the top two showcases is definitely Xbox and Nintendo Direct. And one of the reasons before Nintendo Direct even, came about, one of the selling points was Metroid Prime 4. We wanted to see Metroid Prime Beyond. Yeah. So we see it and like, yo, we're gonna copy it. That's what it's gonna be. And that was like the very last case. And I know going forward with Metroid, I know you got some Metroid fans that's out there. And I'm late to the party. I'm very much late to the party. Applying. And so yeah, you all right, bro? You guys
not really sure what happened there.
Yeah. So the next one though is this joint right here though, Mario and Luigi Brothership, man. How'd you feel about that?
That shit look wrong. That shit look wrong. Bro, first of all, like, so are we not talking about any of the other games? Are we only talking about them as they show up?
As they show up.
Okay, all right. So Mario is one of the only franchise, like Nintendo franchise games that it's Mario and one other one that I play on a religious basis, and I will always play the new RPG. I love Mario, bro. And like, this is a cop. This is a cop for me, 100%.
It it reminds me of? It reminds me of It Takes Two, but the Mario version. So I
love it.
2-player co-op. I've never seen anything like it. So I'll stop playing Mario. Well, I can't honestly say that. Super Mario Maker 2. That was like the last Mario game that I played.
Play Odyssey, bro.
Never played Odyssey, bro. Never played Galaxy. So I never played Galaxy, bro.
Bro.
Never played Super Mario Galaxy, man. Hey, I'm just never played Galaxy.
Great titles, bro. Those are
I heard Galaxy is goated.
Galaxy is goated, dude, but Odyssey to me is also goated, bro.
So I might have
that's a fun fucking game, bro. On everything.
Somebody said that if you having a really bad day, Super Mario Odyssey will put you back in the right headspace. If you're a gamer or not, Odyssey will put you.
I can see that.
Yeah,
I can see that.
If somebody say Odyssey will put you in the right headspace, put you back into back you on the level.
It'll reset you.
Yes, it'll reset you, whether you're a gamer or not. So one day I will get Odyssey and I'm gonna play it. I will learn to Splendor. That and Galaxy. Like I was recommended those two for sure. And like those two is like this. They're like neck and neck. And then some people pick Odyssey over Galaxy. Some people put Galaxy over Odyssey. But the brave soul says Odyssey over Galaxy. So, you know,
I say Odyssey over Galaxy, but they're both goated.
You the second person to say that, man. Next one up is like Nintendo 64 got some TVMA joints. You know what I'm saying? Perfect Dark. Turok out here, man.
Yeah, Turok, bro. Turok. Bro, Turok was my shit. And don't even get me started with Zelda, bro.
The Four Swords.
And Perfect Dark. Metroid is like, all right, Metroid, like I like Metroid, but that's never been like on the top of my list. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But Perfect Dark, oh my God.
Yeah.
Goated, bro.
Yeah.
Zelda.
The Legend of Four Swords, man. That's man. And you can get it too. It's like not Nintendo eShop, but you know you have the retro section. You know, there's the Game Boy Advance, there's a Nintendo 64 section expansion where you can actually buy that. I don't have it, but Perfect Dark is definitely one of the best games on N64 outside of GoldenEye. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, outside of GoldenEye for sure.
Outside of GoldenEye, and so you got that. But so this is Dragon Quest 3, man, which was a pleasant surprise. So this is HD 2D remix. So
shit looks cool, bro.
It does. So you know the developer was like, "This is the order you need to play it: Dragon Quest 3, 1, and 2." You say you got to play it in that order. And because they slid in Dragon Quest 1 and 2, you know what I'm saying, right at the end of that trailer. I was like, oh, y'all slick with this. Y'all slick with this.
Right. I saw that.
I mean, granted, I would pick a better name than HD 2D remix or whatever the case may be. I'm like, you know, you could just say Dragon Quest remix. You ain't got to say what kind of graphics it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We know what this is, bro.
I can read the box.
Yeah, exactly. We know what this looks like. You know what I'm saying? This Dragon Quest 1 and 2. So it might be a cop later on down the line, but this shit right here though.
Oh
this shit here. That world.
We talked about this not too long ago, right? We talked about this like a couple weeks ago. This is like, man, this can't wait for this.
Look, I got a shirt in the online store, right? I'm gonna get that shirt, dog. I'm gonna wear this shirt every time I play this game. I'm aiming for the top spot, man. The number one spot. That's what I'm aiming for. You know, being that joint. So, like in the trailer, it tells you, it gives you strategy guides, like or whatever the case may be, if you're having issues or whatever. But timetable, like, is this a card for you?
1,000%.
Okay. All right.
1,000%. That's a cop.
Yeah, Kirby and Metroid and Super Mario and Sightbite, Zelda. I'm like, all right.
And then like the Wizard, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't, you know what I mean? Like you got to remember that. You know what I mean? It's just it's a whole nostalgic package right there. Needs that.
Yep. Indeed. That. And this, yo,
bro, that art is crazy, bro. That art looks fire, bro.
Talk to him, man. Talk to him. This was a surprise that we was talking about. I know I did a video on it earlier this week, but nobody was expecting this. Nobody.
You don't want it though.
Shit, you don't
want the sauce, bro. Come on, man. Stop it.
Listen. Bro. Everybody getting the smoke, dog. Like when this. So to put in context, right? I got an arcade one up like in front of this desk, but it doesn't have Marvel vs. Capcom 2. It has Marvel vs. Capcom. It has all the other versus games on it. This game here is everything, including a game we've been waiting since the 2010s to be playable and to be online multiplayer,
right?
Where we can fight people across the world, man. Listen, all right, Negative factor, it don't have crossplay. It don't have crossplay. So
Sorry.
PS4, Steam, and Switch. I truly believe though, Switch. If you don't have a Switch, people are gonna buy the Switch just for this game alone. Like just to.
Well, you said it's on Steam and PlayStation 2, right?
Yeah, PlayStation 4. Yeah, PlayStation 4.
It's also not PlayStation. Also, I mean not PlayStation 2, but yeah. So it's on PlayStation and it's on Steam also.
Yes.
So why would people go running out the door to go buy a Switch to play this game?
Because I think most people are going to play it on the Switch. Because honestly, you can play it on the go. You don't, because PlayStation 4, you in the house. Okay. All right. Steam, you at the house unless you got a Steam Deck. Switch.
So is that to say that most people play Fortnite on Switch? Is that to say that most people play COD on Switch? Is that to say that most people play Apex on Switch? Like, you know what I mean? Those are cross-play games that.
Look here. Let me say. Look, my good brother. Marvel's those games ain't got shit on Marvel vs. Capcom 2. You know this, dog. You know this, dog. You know this, dog. Like,
so you telling me if Smash came out on Steam,
yeah, that
it would still be mostly purchased on Nintendo?
Absolutely. Mainly and because Pokemon. It's a Nintendo product.
Same thing. Okay.
Same deal.
I'm just saying, like, if they, all right.
Go ahead. What you got? Go ahead. What you got?
I'm just saying, like, I don't agree, bro. I feel like if that was available, okay, maybe you're right. Maybe thinking about it like this, maybe like Nintendo games were gonna sell more like on the Nintendo, like maybe. But I'm just saying, like, I feel like that. If you put that out on Steam, bro, people are gonna go stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, of course.
Everyone's gonna have it on the Steam. So I just feel like nobody like. And if you could play that, why would you go get a Nintendo if you could just play it on Steam?
True, but not everybody has a Steam Deck though. Not everybody
on Steam in general. Like, what if I just wanted to play it on my computer?
True. But what if you traveling or whatever and you want to knock out Marvel vs. Capcom? How you gonna do that? Unless you got a Steam Deck, unless you got an extra $400-$600 to spare, if you don't have a Steam Deck already.
On top of having a computer. Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? So a Switch is significantly cheaper, and you can get a Switch Lite for cheaper than that and play MVC2. And all you need is Wi-Fi and you in there.
So to the person who does not have a console whatsoever and wants to play a video game, and wants to play this video game, they're gonna get the Switch to play it.
More than likely because it's a cheaper option.
I agree with that.
And I mean, Xbox is ass out because they don't have it at all. They ain't got it at all.
They got Game Pass though.
They got Game Pass. You know what I'm saying? But everybody, like somebody in the comments in Twitter.
There you go, Earthsmack. There you go. Talk to him, man. I've been waiting for you to make this point. You've been dancing around this shit like, you damn weeks.
You could have said it was on the Xbox. Thanks for not putting it on the Xbox. I'm like, hey, bro, you got Game Pass, dog.
You got Game Pass. Shut up. Yeah.
Like, hey, let Nintendo have this. Because honestly, here's what I'm saying. Nintendo is the one who announced it. Like, they had this in the chamber for a hot minute. And on top of all that, they said this is a series. This ain't the only one. There's Capcom versus SNK series out here. And Tatsunoko versus Capcom, which was originally Nintendo Wii, by the way. This a whole nother bag out here. Outside of this is just part 2.
SNK, Marvel versus SNK is going to be good.
Hey, let me tell you something. Capcom versus SNK 2 is going to be
Capcom SNK.
I'm going to be on that shit like white on rice, boy. You understand? Like this is hey, that thing is coming home to daddy for sure. Like,
yeah,
like for sure. I mean, this one coming home too because I'm waiting for MVC2. Here's the other part of it: all the secret characters are unlocked. All of them, off rip. You don't have to unlock nothing. You know what I'm saying? Cyber Akuma is playable in Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter. So everybody going to be on this joint. I'm so happy about that, man. But yeah, check it, man. That is the Nintendo Direct, man. But you know what time it is, bro. You know what time it is, dog. You know what time it is.
Guns, bro.
It's time for the big guns, man. It's time for the top 10 boy underrated Sega Genesis games. Our own personal list. List. So, how did you feel about this list?
I felt a little bit like I don't know, like I felt kind of good because I was able to show some love for all the ones that I wasn't able to show love to last week. So I don't know, like I was kind of excited, but again, like my list was a lot bigger than it is currently.
Okay. And check it. We gonna talk about these, man. Did you go the first time? Last time?
I don't think. I think I did go first last time.
Okay. All right, man. Like, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of our viewers' favorite segments, man. The list. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Deuce Falco. And and if he's in the chat, this is your favorite one. And listen, if you got a top 10 list, go ahead and sound off in the comments.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I would love to see somebody else's top 10.
Exactly. Don't be scared out here. Don't be scared, bro. Like, or sis, don't be scared. Get your top 10 underrated Sega Genesis games. We are talking about games that is not, I won't say widely known, but there's some games that overshadow others. And then reason because of marketing and distribution and all that other jazz. But we definitely getting here. My number 10. Number 10. Wolverine Adamantium Rage. That's my number 10, my boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I got a game like that in mind too, where it's just like there were so many other like X-Men games that were out there that one just kind of got overshadowed a little bit.
Right. You really? You think so?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I feel like there's a few like franchises that have put out games that it just didn't work out because it was overshadowed by other games that they had put out.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Now Wolverine Adamantium Rage, man. Let's keep it a buck here, man. That wasn't like a wildly popular game.
It looked like a Michigan symbol.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, this game was actually pretty difficult too, to be honest with you. Like, it was if you didn't know what you was doing, I think the Hudsons, I remember the password, the Hudsons took you to the very last stage. And that's when you was like in the sewer. And I want to say you had to fight Fitzroy and take out Fitzroy. But this version was better than the Super Nintendo version because there was two versions of it. So
got you. And this one was better?
This one was better, significantly better. The music was better, the gameplay was better.
Got you.
And that's what it was. But back to you, my man. What is your number 10?
For number 10, I got Quackshot.
You got what?
Quackshot. You remember Quackshot?
Yo, you went in the bag, dog.
Yo, you remember the duck?
Yes. Bro, you went in the bag.
Quackshot was my shit, bro, back in the day.
Get that.
And like you gotta think too, like back in the day, these games, like, and I think we kind of touched on it a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
like these games don't get it fucked up, like just because it's Donald Duck that it's an easy game, bro. Don't get it fucked up. Like these games, a lot of these are like these platform games that have puzzles like attached to them. Like this game is not too far off from The Lion King.
Yeah. I completely forgot about this game, bro. Quackshot. That wasn't even on my list, dog. Like the 22 games that I had. This wasn't even on my list, bro. Like seriously, I'm like, wow.
Game
you hit me in the head. You hit me in the head with this one. I might have to go back and play this.
Yo, you see the way he hit him with that plunger action? He said blue. He's up there, dog. Ooh. Yo, give me the bag, son. We outside. Woo.
This man had Pluto shook, dog. Like,
hell, yo, facts, bro. Facts.
Whoo. Okay, man.
Oh,
You ready for my number 9, dog?
Give it to me, bro.
Okay, my number 9 is called Troubleshooter, but it was Battle Mania in Japan. Tell me you heard of this.
Can't say I remember that one.
Can't say you have. Okay. Man, I gotta pull up some footage of that, man, because this is definitely a hidden gem. Let me see if I can find some gameplay footage here. Just give me one quick second. Bam, that right there. That's Battle Mania, dog. So it's a shooter basically, and once you get like a power up, and it's anime cutscenes too. That's the other part. You get like this machine on your back, and it shoots behind you. So actually, you can turn around. Like you kind of like see the power right there, because that's one of the stages that I play. Yeah, this game was a hidden gem for sure. A hidden gem, and I didn't discover this until later on. Like this, it wasn't in my childhood. I discovered this much later, and I was like, "Damn, I was missing out on this." Because Japan had some fire games. So
Japan did have some fire games, bro, and they had some shit like that. I feel like had they been advertised better in the United States, would have done really, really, really well.
Yeah, like you see that joint? That's like a super or whatever. Like that's nuts, dog.
It's a boss.
Yeah, like the lightning bolts. That's like a super or something like that. So
whoa! What was that explosion, bro? That explosion looked like something else, bro.
Yes, sir.
That didn't look like no regular explosion. That looked like a phallus.
Hey, listen. Hey, Japan has some. See, that's another super right there. That's another super. Easy work, light work, man. So that's my number 9, man. What is your number 9, my boy?
All right, for number 9, I got Road Rash 2.
Damn, Road Rash 2, bro.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember Road Rash, and I think Road Rash came out again like later on the original PlayStation. Yeah, but like the Road Rash was my shit, bro. I used to, me and that chain.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I didn't miss, bro. I didn't miss. That was such a good game, bro.
Road Rash 2, man. That is a classic, bro. That is a straight classic.
Oh yeah.
You know what? Not for nothing. I used to go ahead and rent this. I used to rent this a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Facts. Oh yeah. Me too. That's really how I used to play this game. I used to rent the shit out of it.
Yeah. Remember they gave you that trash bike.
Ooh.
The rat bike.
Oh hell yeah, bro. That raggedy ass.
You got to work your way up to the super bikes and the stream bikes or whatever, but that rat bike was trash though, man. You couldn't.
That was a good game, bro.
It was. And you hit something, your ass will fly in the lawn.
You be all in the grass and shit. Yo, you be sliding for dummy long, bro. You slide for a mile and a half before it's like you lose. You're like, nigga, I know.
Look at Ultralight, Shuriken, Panda, all that stuff, bro. So yeah, that is Road Rash. And that was your number 9, right?
That was my number 9. What you got for number 8?
My number 8 is Power Rangers, the movie. That
made my last list, and I really, really fought, bro. That Power Rangers game was everything to me at one point, bro.
Bro, man, why you took it off the list, bro? It was other games that was better.
Yeah, and then I put it on this one, and then it still didn't make its way in there. But right. Bro, it should have though. I can't go back and change it now, but oh yeah, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Get him. Yes, sir, bro.
Man, I was fighting, bro. I wanted this on my list so bad, and I'm like, I found a place for it. That is my number 8. Power Rangers, the movie, man. I needed a good beat 'em up, and that's what it was. And the music was top notch, dog.
The music was gas, bro.
The music was top tier, bro. Top tier.
Yo,
man.
I can smell the little ooze stuff that they used to sell in the stores after the movie came out.
Yeah.
like the Ivan Ooze like little stuff. The little came in a little thing, and I can smell it now, and it just smelled like I don't know how to explain the smell, but I can smell it just by looking at the Oozman characters there for some reason.
Man, Ivan Ooze had them kids
on the chokehold, bro.
Yeah, soliciting lean. You know what I'm saying? To them kids, bro. Hey, get you some of this purple. give it to your parents. Slip it to them, dog.
Tell them to the fuck out too. Yeah.
Nah, I need that.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, somebody like when you get older, man, you don't see it, but it's like, damn, that makes sense. Mm-hmm. That makes sense. So, what's your number 8?
I got Echo the Dolphin. Echo the Dolphin.
First one?
I feel like either one.
Okay.
I guess the first one.
Okay.
I guess 2 was the better one, but
for you,
one is the one. Yeah. I mean, 2.
Okay.
But you know what? I feel like at one point, like this became like one of like the flagship games for Sega Genesis. Like
it was. It was because nobody expected like a dolphin game to be this good, and that's what it was. Echo was definitely top tier though. He could jump out the water and joint, man. Like, come on, bro.
Oh, bro, like watching this right here is giving me hella nostalgia, bro.
So did you beat it?
Hey, I don't remember if I beat it or not, to be honest.
You might have to go back and check that out, man. Echo the Dolphin.
Yeah. There's another one of them hard-ass games that I didn't realize was that hard, huh?
No. I think this was a fairly decent difficulty. I don't think it was impossible. Like, when you talk about like difficult games, like nobody brings up Echo the Dolphin. Like this is one of those.
Right. I figured this is one of those casual games.
Yeah, like casual and have you relax a little bit, that kind of deal.
Hey, go ahead, Echo.
There you go. Yeah.
There you go.
Let's go. Man, so
again, woo. All right, what you got at number 7 now?
My number 7, man. My number 7 is Ranger X. That's my number 7.
I think I know Ranger X. I think I know Ranger X.
Man, when I show it to you, bro, you're gonna be like, oh shit.
Yeah.
That's what you're gonna say, man. That's what you're gonna say. Let me see if I can find some good clips about it, man. But Ranger X was this another game that I found later on in life. Like I didn't have this initially, and I found it, and I was like, yo, this is courtesy SNES Drunk. This is Ranger X, bro. You power a mech flying up in the air, and you had basically a little car that you could actually glide through, like go through fast. Like, this is a very fast-paced game.
Yeah, I don't recall this one at all. It looks fun though. Very much so,
man. This is an underrated gem. Not a whole lot of people had. I don't know anybody that had this game, to be honest with you. But this game is goated for sure. One of the best games out, man. So what is your number 7, my man?
I got Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse.
Yo, Castle of Illusion, though?
Y'all ever seen Fantasia?
Yes.
The Mickey Mouse movie Fantasia?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you see like little glimpses of all of that in this game, and it was like you see like those dancing mops and shit.
Yeah.
It was a fun game, bro. And that game too, I don't remember that one being too difficult either.
Yeah. No, it's another one of those platformers that just was really fun, not overly difficult, or whatever the case. And there's Castle of Illusion and there's World of Illusion.
That's right.
And then actually on the Switch, there is a Mickey Mouse Illusion game. If you can find it. I forgot the name of it. The name escapes me right now, but this is where it started though. Sega had Disney on lock, son.
Yeah,
like
they sure
Disney
did,
Interactive. Bro. Like, granted, Super Nintendo had it, but Sega had Disney on lock though. Like it just what it was. It was better on the Sega Genesis than it was on Super Nintendo. That was one thing that was actually better. See, I see your head bobbing because you've been on the stage before.
Yeah.
Now for the youngins out there, let me tell y'all, them little blocks that you got to jump on, they're just any platformer. That's time and precision. Because if you miss that block, you're going all the way down. Because
there's like the momentum mechanic in this game is like tough. Like you can't just switch your momentum. Like your momentum is going one way. Like you really got to time and be precise with those jumps. And look at this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Look at this upside down. Come on now.
Yeah, that's different. That's way different, though. Way different.
Oh, that's cool, bro. That's cool.
So that was your number 7, right?
Yes, sir.
My number 6 is Alien Soldier.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
I definitely remember that one. Yes, sir.
Okay.
That was on my OG list too.
That was on your OG list?
It was.
Bro, Alien Soldier, man, that game is super fast paced, dog. It's I can't say it's a platformer or shooter, but this was what it was, bro. That right there, that zooming, bro, goated, dog, goated. That is what it was, man.
Oh my goodness, bro.
That's good stuff right there.
Crazy nostalgia right now, bro.
Man, that's what it was, man. Like that right there. Alien Soldier. If you haven't played Alien Soldier, you got to play Alien Soldier. I still haven't beaten this game.
No,
still haven't beaten this game, man.
You got a way to play it?
Yeah. Because I got like the HDMI stick that have all the Sega games on it. I have a Sega Genesis Classic which has Alien Soldier on it. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? I got like 3 Sega Genesis, man, and Mega Drives. Like I'm Gucci. You know, what I'm
good
saying?
All the way good. At number 6 for me, I got Crackdown. Do you remember Crackdown?
Yes, that eventually moved over to Xbox. Wow.
Yeah, would you consider that underrated?
Yes, very much so. Because, bro, I didn't know about Crackdown until Xbox.
Like, really?
Seriously. Yeah, I didn't know about Crackdown until Xbox, though. I didn't know anything about this game whatsoever.
Crackdown was fire.
Very much so, man.
I feel like was almost like, I mean, it's been a minute, but like I feel like that was like almost like Sega's GTA, but like military style type shit.
Yeah, because they had like the over the top deal. Yeah,
it was like a top down, and like you were shooting that shit, and I mean, I don't know, bro. That was like if you remember how like if you remember how like the first GTA looked, it looked similar to that.
Bro, I don't think I ever played that though. I don't think I ever played Crackdown on Sega Genesis. I don't think I know anybody that actually had this game.
Oh, real?
Yeah. So I think this is criminally underrated game because honestly, it kind of reminds you, like you said, GTA also reminds you of Metal Gear Solid because Metal Gear was top down too. So
no doubt.
Yeah, no doubt. So that's where we at with it, man. So number 5, we getting our top 5 right now, bro.
Yes, sir.
My number 5 is Maximum Carnage.
That's a good one, bro. That's I feel like that's on the underrated like border, because I feel like that game was pretty well received for the most part.
It was, but see, okay. So a lot of people like to give credit to the Super Nintendo or whatever the case may be, but there were differences between the Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis version, like who was your helpers and who you could call in. And the way I was introduced to Maximum Carnage is through Sega Genesis because that's what I had first. So, Spider-Man and Venom, and the minute Venom was available, I played with Venom. I mean, as a kid, never beaten Maximum Carnage until later on in life. And then I beat Maximum Carnage. But that thing was hard as piss, dog. Like, that's just what it was. Like, you remember how you got them extra lives in the beginning? Like they all up in the skyscrapers, you can get them extra lives and continues or whatever. You need that shit, dog. You need that.
You gotta have it.
You gotta have it. Because if you don't, you trash. You done. You done. It's over for you. That's not a game to play to relax on. I'll say it like that. That ain't it. So, like, what did you play Maximum Carnage, right? Did you play it on Super Nintendo or Sega?
I played it on Sega. I played pretty much all of my Spider-Man games on Sega.
Okay, yeah. But like this right here, I didn't know like the water tower deal. I think you can like, see, that was a hidden spot. You never knew that was like a hidden like power up or whatever. You can hit dude with the water tower.
With the water tower?
It takes off significant damage. But
I didn't know that either, to be 100% honest with you.
Yeah. Doppelganger. Listen, you hit that dude, it's like pop, 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 pop. He always hit you with a counter hit. Him and Morbius, terrible. It's terrible. Terrible, dog. Number 5, that Maximum Carnage, man. What's your number 5, dog?
I got Willy Wars. The Mega Man Willy Wars.
What? Oh, you got okay. Wow. Okay.
That one was a lot different from all the Mega Mans because those were like almost like 1v1, 1v3 type situations and shit like that. So you'd have like 2 to 3 characters on the screen at once, and you guys would all fight.
Okay, I respect that. Because Wily Wars is not something that is widely known. So I'll definitely say that Wily Wars is outside of the norm when it comes to like Mega Man titles, man.
For sure.
Damn,
and that's the one that I was talking about when you were talking about the Wolverine, X-Men, the Wolverine. I was like, this Mega Man is like, and now everybody knows Mega Man, and all the Mega Man games do really, really well, you know. And I feel like this one was just kind of like an afterthought because of the other Mega Man games that were going on, and like this was kind of like a spin-off, if you will, of the Mega Man franchise. So like I think that this was like really like not marketed great, but it was a really, really good game.
Yeah, man, for sure, man. I think that was a definitely underrated title. I think they had like remakes of this too, man.
Do they?
I think so. I think Super Nintendo had the X series, so Sega had to do something because Sega did not have the X series. So you know, I would believe this was their answer. But hey, that's a good pick though. Wily Wars, man, underrated. Yeah, super underrated. That's what's up. So
appreciate that. What you got at number 4, big dog?
My number 4, bro. My number 4 is Pulse Man.
Ooh, you know what?
Come on, dog.
You know what, bro? I was really, bro. That was on my list too. That was on my my underrated list. Also.
For real?
Yeah, that and Vector Man were both like on my. I still couldn't put Vector Man on there, bro. Like it missed both lists. You know what I'm saying? But like,
Vector Man definitely missed it for me too. I would definitely say that. There was Vector Man and Vector Man 2.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This is another game, bro, that I found later in life. I was like, why this game wasn't available for me? And to put it in perspective for the list for the watches here, like Pulse Man, you had the powers of electricity. You can literally turn yourself into electricity and travel through circuit wires and jump circuit wires, and you can punch electricity. You can do different like powers or whatever. You can zoom across the stage. Like it was fitted for the Sega Genesis, and like especially look at the background graphics for Sega Genesis. Like it was crazy. It was crazy. I mean, you know, he died right there, but you know,
yeah, that dude sucks, bro. What the hell that dude's doing?
Pulse Man is very challenging though. I would definitely say that.
Okay.
Definitely fits my number 4, bro. Like what? So what do you have for your
all right,
for your number 4, my guy?
So number 4, bro. This may not fit the bill for underrated games.
Go ahead, shoot it, man. Shoot it. Shoot your shot, bro.
But for number 4 for me is going to be Michael Jackson's Moonwalker.
I would say underrated.
Really?
I would say underrated.
Everybody that I know who's played that game has been like, bro, that was a fun fucking game.
So here's the thing, though. there was two different Michael Jackson Moonwalkers. There's the arcade game, and then there's the Sega Genesis game.
Yeah.
And you know what? You're right. I had Moonwalker too. I had Moonwalker.
Ooh, bro, and the music was crazy, bro. Yeah. Oh,
you know what? As a kid, I never figured the stage out, bro. I was like, "What am I doing
dance
here?
Moves.
Like, what is happening right now?" This game was cool as hell, though.
You just gotta dance on shit, dude, and beat up dudes with dance moves, bro. That shit
Yeah.
cool.
Didn't he have like a super? Like
Yeah.
Spin? Yeah.
And then he would have everybody do the lean thing, and then he would just knock them all down and shit.
Yeah. You been hit by a smooth criminal, bro.
Yeah, yo, nothing less, bro. Smooth criminal. Bro, that was a fun game.
Yeah, I wouldn't say underrated, but it does belong on the list though, because Moonwalker was originally on my, top 10 Sega Genesis.
Mine too.
Games, but I had to take it off because there was others that took his place, what I consider like top tier or whatever the case may be.
Right.
So we in our top 3, bro.
Yes, sir.
We in our top 3. My number 3 is Comic Zone. Bro,
maybe I need to see it. Maybe once I see it.
I'm glad you had that look, man, because you was like, okay, I consider that underrated because it came out like close to the end of the lifespan of Sega Genesis at the time. So not a lot of people like had their hands on it. Now, obviously, it's a classic now because people had their hands on it. This joint right here, please tell me you played this, dog. You never played Comic Zone? You never played Comic Zone, dog?
No, but that looks fire as fuck, though. That looks super cool.
And hard. This game is very difficult. Yes, this game is difficult, dog. Like it's not one of the hardest games ever, but it's definitely one of those games that will, it'll make a man out of you for sure.
That looks cool, bro.
Yes. I'm like, man, this came out like earlier on in Sega's lifespan. This thing would have sold like hotcakes.
Oh shit, good pick. Oh, I see how this game can be difficult. Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. And the music, dog. The music is nuts in this game, bro. Like it's like this lot of guitar strings. It's crazy. Crazy. That is my number 3. I had it at number 1, but I switched it. You know what I'm saying? I had to switch it around, but that was my number 3 though.
Okay.
So what's your number 3, my boy?
For number 3, I got Dynamite Heady.
Okay. Dynamite Heady. Man, you went
okay. So you know this game.
Yes. Definitely know it. Dynamite Heady, man. I played that.
You gave me the look.
Man, wow. Dynamite Heady, man. That is crazy. So for those of you that don't know what Dynamite Heady is, we're definitely going to show you some of that gameplay footage of Dynamite Heady, and that's Dynamite Heady.
Now, one thing that I really, really liked about this game is like it just got a lot going on, bro.
Yeah.
It's got a lot going on, and as a kid, bro, like this shit is super visually stimulating. Bro, look at them graphics, bro.
Yeah. Crazy.
Look at them graphics for the Sega Genesis, bro. That looks great, bro. That was such a fun game. And it was just like, the art was just so over the top and comical.
Yeah.
That's something that you always remember about a game, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure, man. I got this bad boy right here, and Dynamite Heady is on that system, man. I'm gonna have to whip out the Sega Genesis, man, this weekend, dog.
Yeah.
And start cranking out on some of these underrated titles, man. Because Dynamite Heady is definitely one of those titles, man.
Yes.
My number 2, I was heavily debating this number 2 because this is another one that was at my number 1, but I do feel like my number 1 is probably one of the most underrated games. But my number 2 is Eternal Champions. That's my number 2, bro.
The fighting game?
Yes. Eternal Champions is my number 2, dog. Tell me you were playing that.
How
Tell
cool,
me you were playing
bro,
Eternal
I
Champions.
forgot all about Eternal's Champions, bro.
For real? You forgot about Eternal Champions? Come on, dog.
Yeah. I mean, because like it's never come out again, bro. You know what I mean? It's like it's never come out again. That's a one and done.
Super underrated. Super underrated, man. Eternal Champions was bloody. Like that's a fatality. Like it was competition.
Character design was crazy, bro. That character design was crazy. And like if I remember right, each character had like their own lore.
Yeah. One of the stages I had is the fan stage. You can knock somebody in that fan and they can get caught up in that fan.
Get chopped up and shit.
Get chopped up. Like the Sega CD version was like super violent too. Like Blade, that was the guy. He was on the front cover. I used to play with him a lot. But the dude on the left, though, I used to play with him like quite often. The way he can glide across the screen and stuff,
right?
Like super underrated, like fighting game, man. Eternal Champions, man. I know that's not on everybody's list, but that's what it was.
That was a fun game. That was a fun game.
Number 2, man. Look, and that was not number 1 until I thought about this other game, and I was like, I really do like this game too.
Damn, bro, I can't wait to hear your number 1 now.
So what you got for your number 2, my boy?
At number 2, I have Altered Beast.
Oh, wow!
I have Altered Beast at number.
That came out of left field, dog.
Yes.
Wow.
And
Altered
please
Beast.
tell me you remember Altered Beast, bro.
Bro, okay. I'm about to say something controversial. I ain't gonna. You want me to say it?
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Just go ahead and say it, bro.
I thought Altered Beast was trash.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, okay, when it came out, right? I never had it, and I played it. I was like,
bro, looking at this shit right now, I'm like, ooh, but you know, this is the beginning of stages and shit like that. Like, I just, you know, you turn into a dragon, you turn into a werewolf, you turn into a tiger, you can turn into a lot of different things, and then like you get specific powers, you get different move sets and shit. So I mean,
yeah,
it is cool, bro. Like, and the bosses are kind of weird looking, but the fuck, that's what nightmares are made of right there, bro.
See, he messed it up. See, he could have just like zoom. I do remember that though. Like he can just kind of like do his thing on that. But yeah, like when I looked at the game and I played, I was like, this is nothing like I usually play though. That's like comparatively speaking. Right. Like I was like, yeah, Altered Beast was
he ain't doing shit with punches. He just throwing a right jab.
You could have just dash. That's all you could have done.
Make that shit look cool, bro. You got to finesse that shit, yo. My man right here sucks.
And then they took your powers after the end of the stage. See, that would piss me off because I was like, yo, I can't be the werewolf like the next stage too, bro. Like I can't just continuously like do my thing, bro. Like, yeah. Altered Beast, man. So yeah. So number 2 for me is Eternal Champions. Number 2 for you is Altered Beast. So all right. My number 1, bro. My number 1 is a platformer. And I feel like if it wasn't for Sonic, this could have been Sega's mascot, to be honest with you.
Bro, do we have the same number 1? Bro, what you got?
Rocket Knight Adventures.
Bro.
That is my number 1, dog.
Me too, bro. Rocket Knight Adventures is my number 1. That is crazy. Because I was about to say, I was like, bro, you know what's crazy? In every single top one, like in every single top series that we've done so far, we've had one like at the same level or like close to it. And this one, I was like, damn, we don't even have the same games on this one, like at all. But yup, I 100%. This could have been the flagship for Sega had Sonic not taken off.
Yeah. I think if it wasn't for Sonic, this possum with the with the knight armor,
with the Mega Man fit.
Yeah, Mega Man fit and the Rocket Pack, man. I'm like, yo, this is another game that I found later in life because it was 2 of them. Technically speaking, it's 3. Mm-hmm. So, there's Rocket Knight Adventures and there's Sparkster, but there's a different Sparkster on Super Nintendo. Like, it's a different deal, right? And there is a Rocket Knight remake on Switch. Like, I'm saying I was going to cop that, so that's going to be in the bag, but. Rocket Knight. First of all, what we talked about, but Neil deGrasse Tyson, I was learning like rockets and stuff like that. Yeah. This was up my alley, dog. I was like, Rocket Knight. This dude can shoot. We got a rocket pack forever.
Facts.
Like, the whole time.
That was my type of shit. Look, and ninjas and samurais and shit. You fighting all type of shit, bro. This was peak video games for me on the Sega Genesis.
Yeah. They had some hellified platformers, man. I mean, yeah, Super Nintendo had them too, but I feel like on a platformer space, I feel like Sega had more platformers. You know, Super Nintendo had more RPGs, obviously. And one of my favorite stages though is when that rocket, he had infinite rocket fuel and he was like flying through, like just
and it was like that top down kind of view.
Yeah. So, with Rocket Knight, he has the normal throwing sword. He can charge up his rocket pack to dash forward, or if you can hold it and hold down, he does the spinning attack that actually bounce people off of him. Like, this game is not easy. Like, this is not an easy game at all. Like, that's it. That's the stage right there. That's the joint. That
looks so cool, bro. That's the joint. Cool.
And because they didn't do like an end of stage thing. They went right into this one, right? Mm-hmm. And that's how it happened. Yeah. Wow, we got the same one. Rocket Knight Adventures, bro. That's crazy.
Bro, what a way to end the list, bro. What a way to end the show, bro. That's crazy.
That's crazy. I had Eternal Champions at number 1 initially. I had Eternal Champions number 1, and then I was like, hold up.
I had that in my head at number 1.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, both of those super underrated though, because not a whole lot of people know about Rocket Knight Adventures, and they're missing out. But I mean, obviously, it's on Switch and all that, so you have access to it. Like, this is another game I have not beaten. I have not beaten this game. I made it to like maybe the 4th stage, and then that was it for me.
I don't remember, bro. I haven't played a retro game in a hot minute.
But yeah, that's what it was for me, man. And you apparently Rocket Knight Adventures. Now, how do you feel about Sparkster though?
How do I feel about Sparkster? Like, do I feel like it's a rip?
Yeah, like you feel like the second one was just as good?
I think that. I mean, I think it was better. I think that usually like in that era, the second one was always better.
Right.
Than the original. You know what I'm saying? So
true that. I mean, Sparkster was good, man. Sparkster was straight. And to put it in perspective, I'm gonna go ahead and show the masses what Sparkster looks like, because it's actually like a night and day difference between the two. So, like, graphically, it looks different. He had a flame sword too. Like, if you had like a power up or something, you can actually like shoot out a flame sword, do more damage. But that's what Sparkster.
Bro, that shit is so cool, bro.
Easily. Sega was cooking,
man.
Fun
fucking game, bro. I did prefer Sega to Nintendo at the time.
Yeah, I did too. I did do. I'm not even gonna hold you, man. I mean, it was sleek. 3 buttons, and it was like for the cool kids, and I was getting older. That's just what it was. Like, I felt like Super Nintendo was for babies. Like I ain't playing that shit.
Yeah, I'm a grown ass man at 6 years old, 7 years old.
Exactly. Like, give me some grown up shit. Give me that Mortal Kombat with the blood, dog.
Exactly.
Give me that fast paced Sonic. Easily, man. Whew, man. So that is our show for today. We covered the boys, we covered the House of the Dragon, we covered Nintendo Direct. We made it very and abundantly clear that we both are getting the NES championships, and we are getting the Marvel vs. Capcom series.
Yeah.
I'm getting it on Switch and Steam, dog.
Believe you me.
Both of them.
Believe you. I gotta have it. I'm gonna definitely get it on Steam.
Yeah, it's Steam and on my Switch for me, dog. I kind of made a decision to get a Steam Deck at some point down the line.
So you made the choice, huh? Steam Deck it is.
Steam Deck it is, dog. I mean, it was between that and the Asus ROG Rally.
The ROG Ally.
Yeah. So I was like, I'll stick with Steam Deck because the longer battery life, and it's there's a handful of games I'll play, and then they just did an update, so I'll probably stick with the Steam Deck going forward, though, man.
No doubt, bro.
So next week, obviously, we're gonna have some more new geekdom news, and if you missed last night's show with myself and the infamous Alvin Stayler, where we talked about part 3 of Who Killed WCW, go ahead and check that out. And if you missed our coverage of Kaiju number 8, go ahead and check out the Monday show. Do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Go ahead and share with the masses. Shout out to the Twitter followers. Shout out to our YouTube subscribers, because we gained a couple subscribers in the past week. So shout out to the
let's go.
Yes, sir. Shout out to the new subscribers that is out there, man. So I feel like I don't have that much experience with N64. I'm gonna just put that out there. All right. So I never had an N64, though. Never had it. My friends had an N64, and I played games over at their house. I went straight to PlayStation 1.
Bro, I got a job to get a 64, bro. I remember when the 64 came out, I got a job just to go get a 64. And I remember we went to this place. It was called fuck.
Where you got the game from?
Yeah, the name of the store that I bought the place was from.
Is it Babbage's?
Bro, no, it wasn't Bad Bitches. It was
Electronic BT?
Nah, it was like Otto's or Odd Jobs.
Oh damn, that's a.
Whew, I think the place was called Odd Jobs, bro.
Odd Jobs. That sounds familiar. But I was familiar with Electronic BT, which was EB Games. Then it went over to GameStop. There was Electronic BT, GameStop, Babbage's. Obviously KB Toys had N64. Toys R Us had it. I'm trying to think, man, what other store there was.
Oh, bro, so Odd Jobs apparently is only in New Jersey, Connecticut, New York, like in that Northeast section. So that explains why nobody knows what the fuck I'm talking about. But like,
okay,
yeah, so that's what Odd Jobs is.
Odd Job, but I did hear Odd Job because I got you say Jersey too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got family Jersey, like Patterson and Newark. So.
Okay,
that's where I heard the name from. I was like, I never been in there, but I did hear the name. So I got to go back and do some research on the N64 games that I have played, because I have played them at a friend's house. That's what I used to do. I had a PS1. I skipped N64 with a PS1. They had cooler shit.
They did have cooler shit.
You know what I'm saying? So next week, how about we do the top 10 PS1 games?
Oh yeah.
How you feel about that?
We just gonna slide over to Dreamcast, huh? Oh no, Dreamcast came after the PSX, ain't it?
Yeah. It did. Because Sega Saturn came out.
This might be my favorite list.
This might be mine too. This gonna be hard, bro. This gonna be hard.
PSX might be my favorite list, bro.
This might be the kicker right here. This might be the kicker for me. Because I'm gonna switch up so many games on that top 10 list.
Bro, I have so many memories with the PSX, bro. It's crazy. I can't wait. Yeah, I think we should do that. We should do the top 10. Yeah, PSX next week.
Boy, I got to go. That's gonna be rough, boy. That's gonna be a rough time. Boy. You think Sega Genesis was rough? That PSX list gonna be rough, tough. That's gonna be tough.
Gonna be a monster.
That's gonna be tough, dog. Ballerina. You know, hold on. I can't say no names because I'm gonna keep.
You almost fucked up already, bro.
I almost fucked up. Out there. But hey, give us your list. All right, listeners, give us your list. Go ahead and comment and give us your list, man. If some of you missed the live show, you can always come back to our channel. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. My man, do you got anything else for these awesome listeners out there?
I'm trying to see Huey take a dump on Starlight Chess.
Dog.